Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have been presented with a very crazy opportunity. Someone from the Phoenix Suns, from the higher ups, they hit me up. They sent your boy an email that said, hey, worldwide, we want you to do something. We want you to take on this task and challenge to see if you're up to it. Can you really complete it? Very few were able to do it. And some might say zero have been able to do this task. And you may be asking, what is this guy talking about? And you might be looking at me and you're like, why is this guy in a Ralph Lauren polo? Why is he in business casual attire right now? Why is he? Guys, I have became the Phoenix Suns GM / owner for 24 hours. So for only today, I am Matt Ishbia / Bryant Gregory, I suppose. So this is a task that very few people get to do. Very few. And I've been granted the opportunity for 24 hours. And I've been granted access and all the power for 24 hours to be the Phoenix Suns owner and GM. Now, there is a few stipulations in this contract. Like I said, it's for one day, 24 hours. I have to keep this semi-realistic and close to realistic as possible. Because, for one, we're doing this on NBA 2K. I'm not actually taking over the team. I'm sure you guys already guessed that. But, you know, stuff on 2K gets a little wonky. And my goal here is to keep it as realistic as possible. I have realistic sliders so that the salary cap stuff doesn't get wonky. And the whole gameplay. Now, here's a few stipulations and kind of rules. One, if we don't win the championship within, I don't know how many seasons we're going to do this for, 5 max. If I can't get it done in 5, I'm cooked. If we win the chip in the first season, I have to at least attempt to either go back to back or get as close as possible within that 3 to 5 season window. This is only fair. Like, if I'm not gonna go. It's for some reason 2K simulation gives us the championship right off the bat. The video is gonna be 5 minutes long, and you guys aren't gonna want that. So, yeah, we're gonna be seeing if I can take on the ownership. See if I can really complete this task. Very few have, nobody's actually really been able to do it for the Phoenix Suns. So I guess today we're gonna see if a guy on YouTube can do it. But easier said than done. Let's get into it. So getting into it here, we're starting off with the stock Phoenix Suns roster: Devin Booker, Dillon Brooks, Jalen Green, Mark Williams, 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie, Grayson Allen. We might explore options for Grayson and Royce just because I feel like we kind of have to. I doubt they'll get moved in the actual trade deadline, but just to do our due diligence, we have to. And we'll probably trade Nick Richards just to keep it realistic as possible, depending on where he goes. I'm not sure. Maybe Toronto, maybe New York. We'll see. But so far, there has been some shocking moves at this point. I think we are, well, how close are we to the deadline? It's the 3rd when I'm recording this, but it'll be the 4th. So pretty much when this video is uploaded, we will be 24 hours away from the actual trade deadline. But yeah, we've had some moves happen already. We got Jaden Ivey on the Bulls. Who else did they acquire in that trade? I think it was just Jaden Ivey. And then the Celtics got Vucevic. The Jazz and Grizzlies trade kind of surprised me, guys. I'm not going to lie. This one was kind of concerning. Pretty much the Memphis Grizzlies have an abundance of guards. They got the rookie Walter Clayton Jr., who I'm a personal fan of. Who else did they acquire in this trade here? I believe Kyle Anderson. Is he back in Memphis? That's crazy. Niang, and then the undue Taylor Hendricks, who I think is actually pretty solid as well. But then, the Utah Jazz. This one is kind of puzzling how this is going to work. So, obviously, Walker Kessler's out for the season. Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson Jr. So how does this work? How does this whole dynamic work? When this team is fully healthy, how does this work out? Is my question. So I'm personally kind of concerned. So, do they start Kessler at the... Well, obviously he's going to play center. Does Markkanen go to the 3? Markkanen is 7'1"? No way. Is he really? How is this going to work? How does this lineup work? Does Jaren or Lauri? Does one of them go play the 3 and then Ace Bailey goes to the 2? Is that how that works? This dynamic is very intriguing to me, to be completely honest. Pretty much pause. James Harden will probably be a Cleveland Cavalier. I think they're just either searching for a third team right now. And honestly, when this video is posted, it might be completed. So I guess we'll see what happens there. Anthony Davis might get moved. Michael Porter Jr. I think will stay in Brooklyn. I think they're pretty satisfied with him. But back to our team. Back to our team, because this is the main focus of the video. Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green. This is the core. This is the core guys right here. The goal here, and I don't even know, I might explore in the offseason what to do with Jalen Green, but I think you have to keep him. He's 23. He's going to be going on 24. Mark Williams. We have a lot of young dudes on here. We have a lot of young dudes that can contribute to the future. And the whole point of this video is to win. And we might not win it in this. We're not probably not going to win it in the first season, obviously. I doubt that's going to happen. But let's explore some trade offers here. We'll explore Grayson and Royce on their own, and then we'll see what a package together looks like before we get too crazy. A total of 18 now. 18 offers. We got Kyle Kuzma and AJ Green, Nick Richards and Grayson Allen. Trey Jones, we have guards. We don't need this. Sam Merrill and Lonzo Ball, as much as I would love Lonzo, geez, he's a 74 now. Don't really seem too opposed with this deal, to be completely honest. John Collins, we need a 4, but we'd have to package Grayson and Royce. And we get the rookie center as well, which we have a bunch of centers, so this we don't need. Memphis, this doesn't make sense for us. Dyson Daniels, what? Hold up. I said I wasn't going to trade Grayson in the first season, but this is kind of intriguing. He shoots 12% from 3. Grayson shoots 30. Really? He's only shooting 36? Okay. Simone Fontecchio and a first-round pick from the Heat. Not terrible either. Miles Bridges, another power forward. Doesn't really fit the identity and the alignment of this team, so we're going to keep him there. We're going to keep him there. Blake Monk. We have centers. Daniel Gafford and Caleb Martin. We have centers. Aaron Naismith and TJ McConnell. I don't want to trade Ryan Dunn. Herb Jones. Dude, 2K's actually going to... They're going to make me trade this guy in the first season. Lou Dort! Lou Dort! 1 year of Lou Dort. Next to Dylan Brooks? Oh, man. I know they're not going to trade Grayson or Royce. I know they're not going to. But 2K is very tempting right now. They're really throwing all the offers at me right now. Mitchell Robinson, Gabe Vincent, Goga, Caleb Martin. There's not really a field with Royce O'Neal, but if you package him and Grayson Allen together, what does that bring you? What does that bring you? Pretty much the same Patrick Williams and Jalen Smith. I don't want that Williams contract. We saw this deal. Dyson Daniels and Corey Kispert. I really just want Dyson Daniels, to be completely honest, younger dude. Mikal Bridges! Mikal! We have to give it Rasheer, though. That's 1 year Mikal, though. I don't think we can do that. Najee Marshall. This deal alone is actually kind of intriguing. Danny Wolf, Herb Jones, and Jose Alvarado. Ooh. Lou Dort. Kenrich Williams. Moses Moody. Draymond Green. Oh, chat. Oh. This is tricky. What does Nick Richards' field look like? Kevin Love. Gershon Yabusele. This deal is probably going to happen in real life, potentially. TJ McConnell. For Nick Richards? TJ McConnell? If we didn't have a freaking abundance of guards, I would do that trade. Gershon Yabusele. What if, I'm going to propose a trade offer here. I'm going to propose a trade offer, Nick Richards, to the Toronto Raptors for, where's he at? Ochai Agbaji. What does this look like? They counterfer. They want Jordan Goodwin. We're not doing that, bud. I'll give you a second. They really want Jordan Goodwin. We can't comply to that. I'm sorry. I can't let that happen. I can't let them get that. So I guess we're gonna have to go with the Gershon Yabusele trade, huh? This is gonna be pretty accurate to real life. And Nigel Hayes Davis, which whatever. And we get this dude that plays no basketball minutes, so it's cool. Okay, I guess we're gonna do it. All right, so we traded Nick Richards. We got Nick Richards traded. So now we have a pretty good center rotation of Mark Williams, Oso Igdaro, Kamal Malawach. This guy, we might just release him. I don't really see a purpose for him. He's another footer. So I guess if one of these guys goes down, maybe it's beneficial. He's only 23 as well, so maybe we'll keep him. He's a younger dude.
But now we have, I might have to move one of these guys to the 3. I don't really like how this is really looking. Right here, Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, 𝐒𝐿. One of these guys has to go play to the 3. And if it was up to me, if this was real life, this might be kind of a crazy take, but I would start Ryan Dunn over Royce O'Neal. But Royce O'Neal is a little more seasoned, obviously, compared to Ryan Dunn, so a lot of people might not agree with that. But I'm the GM today. I'm the GM. This is semi-realistic, but I'm the GM today, so we're gonna move Royce to the 3. He's 6'6" anyways, even though I think he looks like he's 6'4" in real life, from what I've heard from people. So now we have a pretty balanced rotation here. Devin Booker, Colin Gillespie, Jamari Bouye. We're gonna sign him for the remainder of the season. Do the little Colin Gillespie switcheroo with him. Kobe Bryant, we're still gonna keep down the G League. Jalen Green, Grayson Allen, Jordan Goodwin. Then Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, Isaiah Livers, Ryan Dunn, 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, Rasheer Fleming, and then Mark Williams, 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒, and Ariel. Not bad. Not bad. The rotation, I don't know why they want to bench Jalen Green. That's kind of concerning. I'm going to take a couple minutes away from Grayson Allen here and give him to the one and only Jalen Green. Now we have a lineup of Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Ryan Dunn, Mark Williams. I like this lineup. I really do. I really like how this is going to play out. I think it's going to be beneficial, and I think overall, this is how we're going to strive to get the most success out of this team. Once again, a lot of people might disagree with me, but I think this is going to be the right move. So, system proficiency, because we want to get the most out of this team. Looks like balanced is probably the best way to do it, anyways. Or 7 seconds or less. Little Mike D'Antoni. Little Mike D'Antoni action here. 7 seconds or less. I think, yeah, because we want to limit turnovers. This is best for Book. Book can thrive in any environment. But I think for Mark, well, yeah, because this is a pretty quick lineup. Yeah, I like how this is going to benefit. Yeah, I think we'll keep it that way. Um, but yeah, once again, I don't think we're going to really make another move. I guess we'll kind of see what the landscape is looking like once again with the Grayson Allen offers. Um, Once again, Bobby Portis is right there. We need a 4. We need some size at the 4. That's the main issue here. And when we go up against these bigger Western Conference teams, this is where we're probably going to get outgunned a little bit. I do like 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, but I'm not really all in on him as a prospect or player. Um, so this is what it's going to get kind of interesting. I guess what's in the buyout market? What's in free agency? Let's see if we can get somebody here. Ben Simmons, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mike Conley. Looking at the 4s here. Bulbul's still there. Interesting. Hmm. I think we have to explore what Bobby Portis is up there. See what his market looks like at least. You have to explore. What if we can get a third team to facilitate? Huh? How would that landscape work? I don't know though. I would like Bobby Portis. I think he would really thrive as the starting power forward, but I just really don't want to throw in Oso Ighodaro, to be completely honest. Um, yeah, they're really bought in on him, which is kind of crazy to me. Huh. I guess it's just not going to get it done. I thought this would be more than enough to get Bobby Portis, especially with the Bucks probably trading Giannis. But I guess we'll keep it as is. I guess we'll just rock out with this roster, see what happens. I guess anything. I mean, it's not like we're really in a terrible position. Obviously, we had really low expectations, and now we could compete. But I feel like if the Suns are really serious, they need a 4. We're gonna take a look around the league just one last time, just to see if anybody really sparks or catches our eye. 𝐒𝐿 Bey, what does he look like? What does this landscape look like? What if he did? Well, I think that it really doesn't change much for you as a team. 𝐒𝐿 Bey's about. They want Colin Gillespie. They would give us Oso or him in return. Jose Alvarado. They really want 𝐒𝐿 Bey. So I guess we're just going to rock out with this team, guys. We're going to rock out with it. We have Book as an all-star. I like what we have going on here. So yeah, I think we'll just keep what this team is building. But once again, we did acquire Ariel from the Knicks and 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 for Nick Richards. And we traded Nigel Hayes-Davis. So I guess we'll just go to the deadline, see what happens. Does anybody need a contract extension? Dylan Brooks still has 2 years left in his deal, so I guess we'll leave that up to him. And yeah, I will catch you guys All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the end of the season here. We finished 43 and 38. Our chemistry was 42%. I don't know how 2K tracks that, to be completely honest, but I feel like that should be at least 90 plus. And fan interest at a 42% is kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, looking at the landscape of the Western Conference, Thunder, T-Wolves, Spurs, Rockets, Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors. Then we finished as the ninth seed, so we got the second to last spot in the play-in. Shea, MVP back to back. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒, Sixth Man of the Year. Shout out to Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 himself. Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. Kieta is the most improved player. Don't know about that one. Cade Cunningham's Clutch Player of the Year. And Mark Dillon, I don't even know his last name, but yeah, you get the picture. Oh, look at that, Executive of the Year. I'm assuming we have no All NBA awards. Denny Avdia was All NBA third team. Look at that. Shout out to him. We had no Defensive Players of the Year. Uh, we really did not get anything out of this season. Golden State gets the win. They get the seventh seed. They're gonna play Minnesota. That should be an interesting matchup. So it's pretty much between us, Portland, and LA to play OKC in the first round. I think Portland would be an interesting matchup for them. But let's simcast this, see how this goes. Pretty close game, 6 point game. Back into the fourth quarter here, and it looks like we're gonna eliminate Portland from the season. So look at that, Devin Booker 29 points in the play-in game, 12 of 17 from the field. Dylan Brooks with 18 points. Jalen Green only had 12. He was efficient though, so I guess we'll take it. Also, we got 14 minutes. We're gonna play LA to see if we can get into the playoffs. I'm not sure how this is really gonna fare for us. But yeah, let's see it here. It looks like we're once again pretty neck and neck with the Lakers here. Devin Booker, Grayson Allen and Booker leading the charge right now for us. Grayson Allen with 20 points, Devin Booker with 18 and 10. And it looks like it's going to be pretty close. LA has it right now, and it looks like we are going to be eliminated in the play-in. All right, so I mean, yeah, Luka had 40, he had a 42-point triple-double pretty much. LeBron had 26, 8, and 10, another triple-double. Austin Reeves, 23, 4, and 7. We had some solid performances. Devin Booker had 26, 4, and 11. 6 misses. Shot really efficient from three. Jalen Green rose up. Grayson Allen. Who disappeared for us? Dylan Brooks? Not really. I don't know. That we just got outmanned, I guess. I mean, Luka did just absolutely go crazy. But let's see who wins the playoffs this year. And it looks like it's going to be OKC and the Detroit Pistons after trading Jaden Ivey. So this roster construction for Detroit is kind of interesting. Um, they made it to the finals with Cade and Jalen Duren being hurt. How in the world? That's an easy win. They still took a game on the Thunder. Won by 2 points. How in the world did they do this? Asar Thompson, I guess. Shout out to him. But yeah, Thunder go back to back. Shea gets back to back MVPs. It's not looking so promising for us. All right, so coming into the NBA draft, the 76ers got the first pick. They pick Cameron Boozer. Houston has the second pick in the draft, for real? That pick is supposed to go to Brooklyn, though. That's why. And they get Darren Peterson, so that's really not accurate. The Kings get AJ DeBansa. Pretty solid pick for them. Utah, 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒, or is it Pete or Pet? 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 from Arizona. Shout out to him. The Wizards, Caleb Wilson. The Atlanta Hawks. We have a trade. We have a draft. We have a draft trade. Bobby Portis and AJ Green are going to the Atlanta Hawks for this pick. So the Bucks are now on the clock. I don't really know what that trade was really prominent for. The Bucks are trading again. Miles Bridges is going to the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. We got Ryan Dunn's team option, Gershon Abusele. Qualifying offers. We're gonna extend all Kobe Bryant as well. Now, free agency, we're gonna have no cap room. But let's identify our problems here. We have to get Mark Williams back. We have to. That is a must. Where is he at? We could afford Kristaps Porzingis, which is interesting, but I don't really want him. Isaiah Hartenstein's there. Mark Williams has a concussion. What? Buddy, what the frick is going on with you? All right, 4-year deal. Let's give it to him. Done, dude. Who else? 𝐒𝐿𝐆𝐒. We need to bring 𝐒𝐿𝐆𝐒 back. That is a must. Give 𝐒𝐿𝐆𝐒 the deal. Bring these guys back. Perfect. So we got the main dudes. Who else do we lose? 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒. So we gotta get a shooting guard. We're gonna explore a trade right now. We're just gonna do that. Royce O'Neal and Grayson Allen. I wanted to keep him just to see what would happen, but at this point, we need to make some changes. It is most definitely needed. Wendell Carter, I don't mind that package, honestly. Dyson Daniels is still right there. He just signed a huge extension, though, for $100 million. I'm glad. I don't really want it on that. Let's see what Grayson Allen alone looks like for someone. Once again, Dyson Daniels, they just really want to get off that contract. DeAndre Ayton. Should we bring DeAndre Ayton back to the Phoenix Suns? I think that would be very beneficial. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒? Do we bring 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐂𝐋𝐒 Kamara back? Are the Blazers not satisfied with the production of Kamara? He just signed a frickin' extension, it looks like, as well. Is that something we are willing to do? Kamara is 6'7". He does that hurt the growth of these guys? So I think that we need to do this. We're gonna bring back 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 Kamara, a move that we should have never made. So we have 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐂𝐋𝐒 Kamara, Ryan Dunn, 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 𝐄𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒, and Rasheer Fleming. Dude, I think we got to trade 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 as well. I don't think we really need him. I want to get the younger dudes in there. The Nets want to give us some second round picks for him. I'm cool with that. You guys can have him. Now, we're going to keep it semi-realistic as possible. Royce O'Neal, once again, shout out to you, Royce. I like what you contributed in your time here in Phoenix, but we got to make some changes. And that change is first round pick from the Hornets, maybe? Because we kind of need some draft capital. Cameron Johnson. Well, we'd have to give up the one and only Rasheer Fleming. I would have done it. Ooh, 2 first round picks from the Pistons for him? Hold up. What is our draft capital looking like? We need these picks desperately. And they're unprotected picks. I don't think they would ever do this in real life. But I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, give us the draft capital. I like that. We can apply that to another trade. So now we need some depth. We do need some depth, most definitely. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐂𝐋𝐒's gonna have a more expanded role this year. Who else out here looks very intriguing? PJ Washington would actually be the perfect player to pick up. Not gonna lie. PJ Washington. Who else? Grady Dick. Tristan DeZelva. So his rookie deal's done. We gotta bring back Goody. On a minimum? Of course. Oh, do we revive Lonzo Ball's career? I think we're going to. PJ signed with the Pelicans. Okay, that's tough. So we lost him. I think we gotta bring back Kelly Oubre then, right? I feel like that's a smart move. We'll give him this for 2 years. Jordan Goodwin. Lonzo. Kelly Oubre signed with the 76ers. Oh my god, we are drowning. We need small forwards desperately. And I guess Zaire Williams isn't a terrible guy to pick up. I don't think a lot of people are really banging on his door. My Twitter has 23 notifications right now. What is happening? Did somebody get traded? Am I missing something? Oh, the draft. Oh. Zaire Williams will sign with us. He should. We're to make him a demon with Jordan Ott. So we need to acquire a shooting guard and a small forward yet. Quentin Grimes is there. Grady Dick is way too much money. I really don't want him. Tristan DeSilva. Why? He has an offer from the Blazers. The Magic didn't pick up his team option. Interesting. Okay. I wonder why that was. I guess we're going to see once we look at his freaking career averages right now. They were really solid. Hold up. Yeah, pick him up right now. 2-year deal. We can't let this guy walk. And we're going to pick up... Let's make sure to sign this guy first. Tristan DeSilva. Quentin Grimes is right there. I think he would be a demon for the Phoenix Suns, and we're going to pick him up as well. All right, so I like that. I think we're pretty sufficient with our signings. Kobe Bryant accepted the qualifying offer. All right, so Going into next season, this is what the lineups are looking like. We have Devin Booker, 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie, Lonzo Ball. We're going to revive his career. He's only 28. We're going to revive it. Good third string backup point guard. Jalen Green, Quentin Grimes, Jordan Goodwin, Kobe Brea. I think I want to. Can we put him on a two-way contract again? Is that possible? He's a core guy now, so that's kind of intriguing. Uh, but yeah, Jordan Goodwin, Kobe Brea, Dylan Brooks, Tristan Da Silva, Zaire Williams, Tamani Kamara, Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Mark Williams, Oso Ighodaro, and 𝐒𝐿_Maluach. So, not a horrible roster. Not horrible at all. Nobody really regressed. So, I guess we'll go into next season, and I guess I'll see you guys at the deadline. All right, guys. Second season, trade deadline. We are 3 games away at 500. Uh, Pretty much, what a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're the A seed in the Western Conference. Nothing too special going on here. Look though, having a pretty huge season from three, 44%, shooting 50, 40, 80, almost in the 50, 40, 90 club. Um, Jalen Green, 15 points per game. He's really regressed in terms of points. Dylan Brooks is averaging 15, so we're getting 30 points a game from both these dudes. Mark Williams having a career year as well. 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie's averaging 18 points a game, so he's averaging more than Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. Do we start him? Do we start 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie? He's shooting 50, 46, and 80. Wow, Tamani Kamara. He's shooting 40% from three as well. Everybody's having a career year here. Ryan Dunn, Quentin Grimes averaging 10, Jordan Goodwin. Everybody's looking pretty solid for the most part. Jalen Green. Lonzo Ball is also back to doing absolutely nothing. Rasheer Fleming hasn't really gotten any play this year, so I think we kind of have to change some stuff up here. Not interested. But for some reason, when you add second round picks into the mix, they like what we have as far as this trade is concerned. What if we flip you a 2028 first round pick from? We got it. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a Phoenix Sun. I like this. We have a lot of depth at the 4. We're going to move some guys around, obviously. I think we're going to move Book to the 2. He's going to go back to his natural shooting guard position. 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie is going to take over. Tamani Kamara, I think we're going to have to play with the 3, bud. And we have a pretty stellar lineup here, to be completely honest. I think we'll trade between the 2, Zaire Williams. Probably Zaire Williams for a point guard, backup point guard, just to fill that spot. But other than that, I like what this team's at. I like what we've done. It might be a little unrealistic. It probably is. We're probably out of the semi-realistic realm. But it's NBA 2K, and I have a job, and I'm committed to it. So, we're going to try to... Well, PJ Washington's right there. There's just an abundance of guards, or forwards on the market right now. Trey Mann, we could get him, move him to the 1. Yeah, because we don't really... We have Colin, we have Lonzo. We need another scoring guy that we can just go out there and get. We need a scoring point guard. Bronny James is on the Bucks now. Okay. Dennis Schroeder. It's $14 million a year. That's kind of crazy. Ty Jerome? Ty Jerome for Zaire Williams? Dude, I guarantee we throw some second round picks their way. They'll start acting different. Boom. We got Ty Jerome. So now we have a lineup of 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie, Ty Jerome, Lonzo Ball, Devin Booker, Quentin Grimes, Jordan Goodwin, Dylan Brooks, Tamani Kamara, Tristan Da Silva, Jaren Jackson Jr., Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Mark Williams, Oso Ighodaro, 𝐒𝐿_Maluach. I like it. I like this lineup a lot. Book gets back to his natural position. He can go out there and be the main force offensively. This is a good look. I like this for us. Award races. 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie, 6th man of the year. Look at that. Not anymore, bud. Not anymore. All-star voting Book's up there. Love to see it. Love to see it. System proficiency. What will this team excel at the most? Looks like grit and grind is going to be the way we're going to play for the rest of the season. We're going to get nasty. We're going to get nasty out there. So we're going to go ahead, fix your rotation. I like this. And does anybody have any contract extensions that we have to worry about? Dylan Brooks? I think we're just going to let him rock out because I feel like we can get him for cheap. If we let him walk, we can retain him in free agency for less money opposed to the extension. So We're going to go past the deadline here, and I will catch up with you guys at the end of the season rewards. Huh. All right, guys. So, as I'm recording this, we already have breaking news, and I said it earlier in the video too. James Harden is officially a Cleveland Cavalier. He has been traded for Darius Garland and a second-round pick. So, I wish I would have waited at least another hour to record this video, and we would have had a different landscape. But yeah, James Harden is officially a Cleveland Cavalier. That roster is going to be pretty interesting. Donovan Mitchell. That's a crazy roster. I love that team. So they're going to have Harden, Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen if he doesn't get traded. That's a really competitive team, bro. I like that more than Garland, and I think Harden's going to be cheaper. But back to this rebuild. That's crazy that we had a trade as we are recording this. Victor Wembanyama is the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, Kristaps Porzingis is a bold now. This league is so out of whack. DPOY, Victor Wemby. Most improved player, Jaden Ivey. Stephen Curry, Clutch Player of the Year. Chris Finch, and the Timberwolves are the best team in the league right now. Nobody got any rewards, which is cool. No All-NBA defenders. Yes, Phoenix. Like I said, I wanted this to be at least 16, a 6-seed team in the Western Conference. We accomplished that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in the playoffs for the 6th seed. We have the Dallas Mavericks. They still have Kyrie, Max Christie, Cooper Flag is a 91 after 2 seasons? Okay, Anthony Davis, Norman Powell, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, they still pretty much for the same team. Okay. And we have D-Book, Jaren Jackson Jr. You guys saw it. You saw what we have going on here. Similar to playing. Denver was a playing team, so was the Clippers. Let's see if we can not get swept, as it is appearing that could be the case here. Very discouraging. It's got home court here in game 4. Looks like we have the lead. Looks like we could win this. They're close. They're trailing. It's a 2-point game. Yeah, we're going to tune in here. We're going to jump in. We're going to watch this game. Booker not on the court. Where's Book? He's not even on the bench. Is he? No. Where is Book? Con Gillespie has Kyrie gear on him. Kamara. Offensively, this is very struggling. Grimes, shoot that! Where's Book? He fucking made that. He made that? Gillespie to right. Done! Yeah! Yeah! Come on now. Kyrie get it. Don't let Kyrie get it. This is horrible offense. Suns win. Love that. Dallas has a very substantial lead. We're right there. We're right there with them. Looks like this game's going to be neck and neck as well. Down to the wire. Let's jump in. Chancing's at the free throw line. This is not looking good. He missed. He missed. I can't play. Max Christie's on him. That should be an easy bucket. He's shooting that as well. He made it. He made that. All right. 4-point game. Get a stop here. Score. Those LED wristbands are insane to look at. Max Christie was wide open. They're doubling Anthony Davis as well right there. They're doubling Cooper Flag. He's wide open. What are we doing? Let's see if a miracle can happen here. Max Christie knocks it down. He's going to make it a 6-point game again. And, yeah, 24 seconds to score 6 points. He is not missing these. Our season is pretty much Over. Yep. Suns have no timeouts either. We need a three. They're taking their sweet time. Jaren Jackson Jr. misses it. Was the fourth seed this year. Interesting. Pistons win. Cade Cunningham. Cade and them get it done. Let's see what happens. This here works. Twani is the better player. So if we can get like the 19th pick in the draft, they don't want to do that. They really don't want to give up on 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐿. Okay. They're really dead set on. Okay. They're really on this guy. Okay. For sure. Dude, they really are like that. That's what it took. It took all of our draft picks from this draft to pick up 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐿. Okay. Losing our dude, he's 26. We still got on. Jalen Williams, we're gonna just trade right now because we have no purpose for him. Oso, both these dudes are probably gonna have to get shipped off. Cam Whitmore in a first. Don't know if that's really what I want to do. We'll explore Oso trades first, see if we can get something. Houston will give us 2 first-round picks, so the Rockets, surprisingly. I think we'll take the Rockets picks. We'll take them, and then we're just going to quick speed run this. Jalen Williams. Lou Dort on a 2-year deal. Not terrible. What's our shooting guard depth looking like right now? Who are we losing in free agency? Jordan Goodwin. So we'll just replace him. We'll just replace him with Lou Dort. Perfect. That is taken care of. Now, we have no draft picks. We have future picks. We just don't have any picks in this year's draft, which is fine. We'll just go into free agency here, and we'll address our situations from there. 3 here. We'll have Jonathan Kuminga play the 3. We need a point guard. A lot of talented guys here. A lot of talented guys. Walter Clayton Jr. I see right there. A younger guy could be very beneficial. We need a center. DeAndre Ayton will never step foot on a Phoenix Suns facility ever again. Who else is available here at the center position? This kid right here is interesting to me. He could be something. So we're going to walk away with the 3 guys that we signed. Tremendous. So I think we just need a small forward then. So we're going to move Kuminga to the 3. So right now, we got Okongwu. Come on. Yannick. That is a crazy last name, buddy. Jaren Jackson Jr., Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Jonathan Kuminga, Tristan Da Silva. What is the cap space looking like? We could still bring back Dillon Brooks. Is that something we want to do, though? Is Dillon Brooks a guy that... Does he still have that defensively? He still does. So I think we should probably bring back Dillon Brooks. Probably not on that crazy of a deal. DeAndre Hunter's right there, younger. They're not really too crazy in age, but I guess we'll bring back DB. Perfect. Our roster's filled out. I like it. It's consistent. Ty Jerome, 6'5". So we're not too terrible. We're not too bad looking. D-Book, Grimes, Lou Dort. I like this. I feel like our roster is pretty similar to last season. We have this players with the same archetype. Lou Dort did go down. No, nothing really too substantial happened, but I'll catch up with you guys at Season 3 deadline. Alright, guys. Trade deadline number 3. We're 1 game above 500. Team chemistry and stuff is up. Western Conference has must got a little bit weaker. What? I've been here for over 2 hours now, and I'm starting to lose sight of what's happening here. But I think we're 7th in the Western Conference. Let's look at the playoff picture. Yes, we are 7th in the Western Conference. OKC must not be as much of a threat anymore. Then no, they're very top heavy, and that would be the reason why. But we have a very balanced out roster. I don't know how we're not succeeding. I don't know what we have to do. Come on, Milo Watch. Still 21. He's only 21. Jaren Jackson Jr. still doing his thing. Ryan Dunn. I don't know what to say about him. One was debating if we just trade Ryan Dunn, make Rasheer Fleming come up. He's extended. Dillon Brooks, 15 points per game, dude. He's still staying very consistent. The ripe age of 32. Devin Booker, 31, 20 points per game. Quentin Grimes is 27. I mean, it's a tricky situation that we're in. I don't really know what the move would be. I don't know what we have to do to really overcome where we're at. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. has been more than sufficient, but if we can get more firepower, and I don't want to have Kevin Durant bring him back to Phoenix. Oh, I can make a lot of Suns fans mad right now. Ja Morant, I mean, him as a starting point guard next to Book. You have that. We have the forwards, I think, to make up for the lack of what Jaren Jackson can bring. Defensively, Kevin Durant once again, right there. Ja Morant is just something about this that is just really intriguing, and the fact that we could have traded for him earlier in this video, and he's right there, and they only can we get this done without the draft pick? Real talk. They'd give us Cam Spencer as well. So what if we can just I'll throw in some seconds, bro. I'll throw in 2 second round picks and we'll call this a day. They are really set on giving us that. Okay, so they want to give us Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer's a point guard. Yeah, I like our point guard depth. I don't think we really need this. But if they just want to take a 2032 second round pick, or I'll give the Pistons pick up. I'll give them the Detroit Pistons pick. We have Ja Morant. He's a Phoenix Sun now. All right. So I'm going to try to do what the Suns couldn't do with Book and KD. They added the third party. They added Bradley Beal into the mix. We just have our 2 stars. Ja Morant obviously can't shoot the three ball at all. Devin Booker is shooting 42% from three, so that's great. We need to get some size at the four once again. That's kind of what the glaring issue was in the first couple seasons, but I like this. I think this is going to be intriguing to see how this plays out. We have Dylan Brooks back, so we have Dylan Brooks and Ja Morant, their team back up. We obviously just need to acquire a four. We have too many guards. Ty Jerome is a guy that I think we have to trade, maybe alongside some capital to Royce O'Neal want to come back to Phoenix. We're just going to bring back everyone. Jared Vanderbilt, that trade actually wouldn't be too bad. I see Jalen Smith right there. He would be a good depth piece, low key. So I think we're going to do this. The second round pick, a little pick swap there. Jalen Smith is going to be playing the four for us. I like that. We could have done Malawich starting at the four or at the five, and then Onyeka Okongwu at the four, but we're going to move Jalen Smith to power forward. Do this. We have Ryan Dunn, Jalen Smith, Rasheer Fleming. There. I like that. Now we're going to have to change our system proficiency, I would assume, or is balance going to be good enough for us? Looks like balanced it is. Curious to see how this works. Obviously, I'm going to change some tendencies here. Ja Morant, I don't really want him shooting the ball a lot. I don't mind him having the ball. We're going to change Dylan Brooks' shot tendency a little bit too, and its touches. I really want us to feed. 𝐒𝐿 Gillespie off the bench is going to be huge for us. I want Kuminga to really get into his bag. Ryan Dunn, I really want him to start shooting the ball more too. Whenever he gets that bitch, just let it fly. And yeah, I think that's the only moves we're going to make here. I guess we can take a little peek at free agency to see what's going on there. Nothing too exciting. So that being said, guys, we acquired Ja Morant. That's our blockbuster move, and we'll regroup. We'll regroup at the end of the season. All right, I've lost track of how many awards Wemby has won in his career so far, but once again, he's MVP. Rookie of the Year, Tyron Stokes. DeJounte Murray, Sixth Man of the Year. He's back with the Pelicans. Wemby again, Defensive Player of the Year. Darren Peterson, Most Improved Player. Look at that. Cade Cunningham, Clutch Player of the Year. Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year was the guy from the T-Wolves. And NBA Cup MVP. Bam Adebayo. I didn't know that. They included that now. Ja Morant, All NBA second team. This is the first time we've seen a guy finally make All NBA. He's at 28. He's about to enter his prime. We traded for him at the right time. Hopefully he can keep everything under wraps. And where are the Suns at? We are sixth in the Western Conference with a nice record of 43-39. So once again, we're gonna play the MVP. Really, really just get out of the first round. That's all I want to see, man. Just get us out of the first round. Spurs take game one. We take game two. We take game three. They take game four. They take game five. Simcast it. Oh, man. I don't want to do another offseason, man. Just win it. Come on, Phoenix. But they have Wemby, so we're really kind of screwed. And it looks like we are out once again. God, God help me. Uh, I mean, Jonathan Kuminga, 26 points, man. That's what I wanted to see. He really rose up. He really rose up. We're given the opportunity. John Morant, Devin Booker. Yeah, it's Wemby, man. That's such a horrible matchup. And I guess Anthony Edwards in the Bull. Ant is playing the Bulls. The Bulls made the finals before us. Great to see that poverty franchise make it. And T. Wolves, he was averaging 40 points. He averaged 32 this season. 40 points in the playoffs. Oh my God. That's what would have happened if, Suns had a team that tried when they had Book and KD in this first season. Head coach, I think we're still Tyronn Lue. We're gonna bring Ty Lue in. This is a guy that could be sweet. Walker Kessler. 1 year of Walker Kessler. We just gotta boost up the front court. Walker Kessler, Onyeka Okongwu. Come on, we'll bring back. We traded Dylan Brooks. It is what it is. It's a business. Hate to see it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to rock out with this now. And I'm not trading Devin Booker under any circumstances. We'll just peep what Ja Morant's market's like, because he's not really the best player to put next to Devin Booker. So maybe there's something out there that's a little more intriguing, a little more centric to what we have building here. Brandon Miller and Colin Sexton would be actually pretty good. Josh Giddey and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis could play the 4. That's not horrible. We might look into that more. Jalen Suggs and Anthony Black. I think Giddey would be perfect next to Book. He averages 8 assists. What else could we get out of them? What could we squeeze out of this juice to the max? Coby White. Could we bring Coby White as part of this package deal? They'd want 3 first-round picks. Let's do it. We're trading Ja Morant, even though he was just all NBA second team, and he would probably be pretty sufficient. I think I'm desperate, and this has really just got out of whack. Kristaps is the guy that's probably gonna get hurt, but he's gonna play the 4. We're gonna be really crazy. It's gonna be a crazy team. Who's one up and who's one down? Book has stayed the same. Kessler, Giddey went down, of course. Porzingis stayed the same. That's good. Kuminga went up. Ryan Dunn went up. Kamal Malawach went up. I don't know how, because he's not playing any minutes at all. Oh, wait, he averaged 21 minutes a game last year. I take that back. Never mind. Just the stats don't really reflect what he's doing. But it's not a race. I'll see you guys at the deadline, I guess. Guys, we did it! We did it! Oh my God, we did it. We didn't win the NBA title, but 40-13. For the past three and a half seasons. Yeah, 3 to 4 seasons. I've lost track of time. We were just 3 games above 500. Now, we are 40-13. Now we are the clear-cut option in the Western Conference, the first seed, man. You love to see it. In the NBA right now, we're the best team. We're the best team in the league. So, I think we found something here. We're cooking with gas. Devin Booker, 23 points per game, 50-40, 50-40-90. I'm not even making a trade. Not even making a trade, man. We're rocking out with it. Let's take a look at the award races. Do we have anybody from the Suns? No, we don't. We have nobody at all in these races. What about All-Star participants for the Western Conference? Luka is on the Nets? Hold up. What has happened? How did he end up here with Jared McCain? Their team sucks. No way they're actually good in the Eastern Conference right now. No, they're a bottom team. This is our year, man. This is our year. We have to win it this year. We have to. I don't care what anybody says. Contract extensions. All these dudes are due for an extension, so I think we kind of have to do it. Kristaps. We're keeping the band together. Coby White. This is what... We have a monopoly. We're having a monopoly. I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. Dude, this guy's winning MVP every year. Every year this dude's the MVP. Whatever. Well, guys, end of the season. Wemby, once again, MVP. I'm going to take a bet now that he's Defensive Player of the Year, but Rookie of the Year. CJ Roser. AJ DeBance is sixth man of the year. I guess he's still not starting in Sacramento. Yep, Wemby. Most improved player was Yane Hansen, who was originally a Portland Trailblazer. Luka Doncic, clutch player of the year. Jason Kidd is the coach of the Bulls now. They're 63 and 19. That's where we try to jaw, right? Do we have any all NBA players? Any all nothing? We just can't get anything. Austin Spurs, G League guy made all rookies team. Wow, okay. We're the first seed in the Western Conference, and by one game, 16-22. This is our year to finally do something. The Bulls are kind of scaring me, man. What's going on over there? Why are they so good? They have Jalen Duren, Braylon, Zion Williamson, Jaden Ivey, John Morant. John Morant's out. Okay. So this is our year. This is our year to do something in the Western Conference. Who are we playing in the plan? The Golden State Warriors with Brandon Miller, Cam Whitmore, Podziemski. They still have him. Andrew Wiggins is back there. Colin Sexton. Yeah, we can beat this team, right? I'm confident. I'm confident we can beat the Warriors team. I'm confident. Come on, guys. Gentlemen, sweep. We were just trolling for the first game. We could beat this team. 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 Come on, dog. 6 games. And we're going to play the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas freaking Mavericks. Who do they have? They still have Kyrie, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Max Christie. They have Zubac. Oh my god, they just have a lot of centers. This is a team I still feel like we can beat confidently. We can beat this team. We were best in the West for a reason. And, bro, why can't we just beat this team? Why does Dallas have our number? No way they're going to beat us, right? No way they're going to beat us, right? Come on. Come on. Oh, no. 3-point game. We're jumping in. Control. We're just the owner and GM. What is happening? Sweet. Alright, I had to get one bucket at least, right? One bucket. One bucket. Best team in the... Actually, not in the NBA, but that's a mismatch. Oh my god, we're not winning. Pain! 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 Tristan De Silva. Come on, man. Stop Kyrie. Stop Kyrie. Don't let him get him. Don't you. No. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit this so much. One more season. One more season. One more season. I don't want to hear from Kyrie. Nope, they lose to the Bulls. Cool. That brings a smile to my face. So, Kamau Malawach is a free agent. That's cool. Quinn Grimes. So we're gonna lose. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm giving this team one last chance, one last glimpse of hope. We don't have anything in the draft that I care about. We'll go to Ricky signing. Shannon Rice can be declined. Get off my team, buddy. Team options, whatever. We have none. Qualifying offers. Come on, Malawach will give him the qualifying offer. Yeah. Oh, we could sign Derek Queen. Hold up. Let's really evaluate our options here. Let's be smart. Center position, I feel like we've always been really good at. We just can't get over the hump. Derek Queen just came off of a 10-10 season. I think we have to bring him in. Let's do it. Oh, they matched the offer sheet. That's cool. Come on, on the watch. I guess it is, bro. We're putting our chips in with come on. We're gonna bring in Trey Murphy. Are we cool with Trey Murphy? I see Trey Johnson there as well, which is a guy that could probably be more beneficial to us. Uh, Agent Advanced is a free agent. Let's get crazy, bro. Let's get crazy. I like this. We have come on. Yeah, we just need a need a two guard. Jamal Murray's right there. Jamal Murray just came off an 18-point game season. Lauri Markkanen's right there. Noah Penda. I feel like we're a really big team. Lauri Markkanen? Do we trade Ryan Dunn, bro? I mean, he's improving from three, but we need something this year, bro. We need something. I like what he's bringing, but I need more. And there's not really an offer out there that I'm really intrigued by, so he's gonna stay. Danny Wolf, what about you, bud? What about you? What about you has been intriguing? We don't need draft picks. We don't need the draft picks, unfortunately. Zubac. But maybe we will take the picks and we'll apply it to something else. That's what we're gonna do there. So we're gonna bring in Lauri Markkanen. We're gonna do it. We're gonna bring in another big guy. We need a two guard. I'm not sure who that's gonna be. Derek White has won a championship. He's 35 though. Desmond Bane is right there. He's coming off of please say a pretty decent season, right? 16 points, not bad. Jace Richardson, a younger guy. Could bring a little bit of a spark, maybe. Whitehead's right there. Chaz Lanier. Chaz Lanier just came off a spark of a season. Hold up. He's a little undersized. I like Bane. Jace Richardson's 6'1". He's a little undersized for my liking. Who is this? I don't know, but he just averaged 13 points per game on 50, 40, freaking 70. Can he play defense? That's what it's gonna come down to for me. He can shoot. He has a 93 pull. He doesn't have any perimeter defense. We need shooters. We don't even care at this point. Like what? Like we're gonna win a championship this year? Oh, we have a lot of draft picks, guys. We have a lot of draft picks. What do we need significantly? We have Josh Giddey. We have draft capital. Do we just go freaking nuts? Do we do something just so nuts that you don't even expect it? You wouldn't even expect this to happen. I want to play that loop, the loop. Luca, come to Phoenix, please. We 47 mil. It's too much money. Does he though? Does Giannis make too much money? He probably does. He probably makes way too much money. We still have to bring in $19 million. Kobe White would do it. Because Kobe White makes $5 million a year. Okay. So we can get it done with these three players. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo on our fucking team. Oh my god. Hold up. We have Giannis and Book on the same team? Question mark? Giannis is 34? Book is 32? Oh, we need a point guard so bad. We don't even have the cap space for it either. We could bring in Colin Sexton. Tyler Kolek. We need a prominent point guard though. Giannis we could still trade. Kristaps Porzingis. Do we feel safe with Kristaps? We have Lauri Markkanen. We could use Kristaps to get a point guard. Right? We traded Ryan Dunn. That's kind of the issue here. I feel like we have a bunch of footers. We're a tall team. We're a tall frickin' team. We're a tall drink of water. We gotta execute this so. We need a power forward that can be active on defense. Santi Aldama and a first round pick. He's 7'2". It doesn't really help our problem as much. AJ Johnson's a point guard. I don't know. Jake LaRavia is there. We're in a tricky spot. Tricky spot for sure. Who are these guys, and what do they do? He does not shoot a lick of threes. I don't know. We're in a wacky spot right now. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo on our team. Where do you go from there? Like, what do you do? I feel like Jace Richardson's more of a point guard, right? Opposed to... No, I guess not. Tyrese Proctor as well. I feel like he's more of a point guard. Anthony Simons, I guess, could be not terrible. Or Colin Sexton, just load up on defense. Cool. You know what? We're going to rock out with this. We got Book. We have Giannis. We have Jonathan Kuminga. We have a team. We have a freaking monstrous team. We just have to... We just have to do this, man. It's our last season. I'll see you guys. And potentially the final season. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. So, you guys remember last season, we were 40-13 at the deadline, first in the Western Conference. Clear cut, team best. We were the best in the league. Now we're back to 5 games, over 500 with Book and Giannis. And, yeah, we're 6th in the Western Conference. It's just going to be hard to get past the Spurs or Mavericks at this point. Giannis is doing great. Book is doing great. We just got to find something. Did we lose a center? What? That might be a root of our problems here. We don't even have a backup center somehow. That's just kind of crazy. Rocco. Another 7-3 center. Bring him to the team. Let's do it. So I guess that takes care of that issue. Have to write it out and see what happens. And that's what we're going to do. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay. All right, guys. Potentially the last playoff season. Darren Peterson, MVP. We saw him grow as a player. I about read that as something else, but Colton Hiller, Dash Daniels, 6th man of the year. I think it's Dyson Daniels' brother. Wemby just wins its MVP. Might as well just give him that award every year. I think we looked at trading for this guy. Maybe not. I don't think that's the guy I'm thinking of. 𝐒𝐿 Cunningham, Clutch Brother, Jason Kidd, and the Bulls have just turned their whole dynasty around, the whole franchise. Wow, interesting. We still don't have any All-NBA awards. Okay, cool. 6th in the Western Conference, we're going to play Minnesota. Minnesota has won a chip. What's Minnesota look like as a team? Miles McBride, they have Ant. But they don't have Devin Booker and Giannis Antetokounmpo. They don't have that. That's what we have on them. How is Houston still... Yeah, Houston's good. Never mind. They might win the chip this year. Okay. Game 1. Minnesota wins. Game 2. We're going to make defense adjustments. We're going to go crazy this year. Okay. Go over. Front. Okay, who's matching up against who? Like, what are the matchups here? We got swept. All right, guys. I can't do another season of this, and it's gonna be. I hope Houston wins it. I hope Houston does win this. We couldn't get it done. And it's unfortunate. But we did 5 seasons. We did 5 seasons in. The Western Conference is insane. Darren Peterson ending up in the Rockets probably didn't help a lot. That honestly probably changed a lot of the dynamic. I mean, we tried, man. We got Book. We brought in Giannis. We just couldn't get the job done. Hate to see it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. A little bit of a lengthier one, different video, little Phoenix Suns rebuild action. But yeah, I mean, point proven. It's a hard job to do. I could not be the Phoenix Suns owner and GM. I could not get the job done. Definitely a humbling experience. I mean, we even traded for Giannis Antetokounmpo. We still couldn't get it done. Our most successful team was with Josh, Gideon, Book. A lot of different variables. But once again, 2K like their whole simulation system doesn't really make sense sometimes, but we will definitely do a part 2 of this after the deadline, after some things are done. A couple buyout moves are done, so maybe later in March we'll do it. And yeah, fun video. And once again, crazy thing to do, man. I couldn't successfully complete the task. So my ranking of the Phoenix Suns owner/GM for 24 hours has been revoked. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like, comment down below if you want to see more of these videos, and kind of what your thoughts are on the trade deadline. And it was crazy that the Harden trade happened live as the video happened. So crazy, man, crazy moves. And subscribe if you're new. Be a part of the crew, man. Be a part of the family. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.